Good afternoon. I hope everybody's doing well today. It's October 13th, 2016, and this is the operational briefing. We've got several things to cover today, so I'm going to try to be brief, but try to bring everybody up to speed on the things that we have happening so far. Our upcoming events that we know about right now, most of the big ones that we know about right now are as follows. The first thing is Telestaff Upgrade has been rescheduled, and that's going to be 2 o'clock on October 18th, which is next Tuesday, from 10 a.m. to at least 2 p.m. So plan on at least 4 hours downtime. They're moving Telestaff from the old server to the new server, so this is going to give us a little bit better performance, but certainly a lot more built-in redundancy. And the server that it's on now is very old, and this new one is certainly more reliable and more robust. Well, we also are coming into that season now. We're planning ahead of time. We have our holiday awards dinner. This year, it's going to be at Lake Eva Banquet Hall on December 6, 2016 at 6 p.m. Yes, that's a B shift. Sorry for that for you B shifters, but I'd like everybody that's not going to be on duty that night to try to attend with your spouse and families, and some more details will come out about registering for that and everything, but I just want to give everybody heads up as soon as possible. Please plan to attend. It's going to be a very, very nice event. This is a much more lush and plush place than we've been having it, so hope everybody can be out there. The other thing, I've got a flyer in a second about the annual employee health fair, which is going on right now, and also open enrollment. There's been a problem with the email from downtown. A lot of our employees didn't get some of those all BOCC employee email things, so I want to make sure this is covered and tell you where to go see it. First, we got the employee health fair going on right now. You see it's in a couple of different spots. So go in there. You can get flu shots, all the stuff typically that we've had. I know we're in the middle of LifeScan right now, but they have some additional benefits here at the health fair that they don't offer from LifeScan. LifeScan's a physical. This is more preventative stuff here. So please take advantage of the employee health fair going on right now. The open enrollment. Now, here's a list of the places. Some of you may have gotten this list, some didn't. If you notice, on October 27th from 1:30 to 3:30, it's going to be here in our training room at Fire Rescue Headquarters. But if you look also, depending on whereabouts you live in the county or outside the county, there may be some closer spots to you to go do this. Now, it's not mandatory that you go, but this is where you get your questions answered about your insurance and things like that. We have to fill out the tobacco thing and all that stuff. So please make sure that you go to open enrollment and get your insurance and things, benefits updated for next year. It's over at November 4th. Please look on the hub for this, not only open enrollment, but for also the employee health fair information on the hub. Now, some of you guys, or most everybody, should know by now that we have several committees formed. Chief Stravino has formed some employee committees to look into different issues that we have here and provide employee input and a forum for all of our employees to have a say in some of the things that we do. The first one is the uniform committee. Now, that's headed up by Deputy Chief Keith Williams. He's the staff chair. And the next meeting for that is going to be October 20th at 9:30 here at Fire Admin. So there's several members of the people on that committee, but please voice some of your things either to Chief Williams or some of those folks that are on that committee to have your input heard. But I wanted to let you know that it's October 20th, 9:30 here at Fire Admin. Also, and along with the uniform committee, Chief Williams is the staff chair for the awards committee. That's kind of standardizing the ribbons, awards, and things like that. We want to recognition for our employees, so that's important. This next meeting on the 18th, times to be determined here at Fire Admin, but this will be the first meeting. That's been kind of the last of the committees to get formed, so they're going to have their inaugural meeting. If you have input, make sure you either email Chief Williams or somebody that's on that committee also. Along with that committee, we have an ambulance committee. Now, this is both for the speccing of the ambulance and the equipment and the mounting and stuff of everything that goes into the ambulances. Deputy Chief Fatone is our staff member chair for that. The next meeting is November the 2nd at 10 o'clock a.m. here at Fire Admin. Again, some of these issues are near and dear to your heart. Make your preferences known to some folks. At least discuss it with them, and make sure that your input gets to the right place. Raf is very good about that. Email him or anybody that you know on the committee. Make sure we can't have everybody in the room, but at least if you make your opinions known, they can see what kind of consensus is from the field. The last committee that we've got going on right now is the apparatus committee. Now that's the staff chair on that is Deputy Chief Tony Krause. That meeting is on Monday the 17th at 9 a.m. at Janville Fire Station. Again, this has to do with not only the specs of the truck, but some of the equipment and mounting and things like that go on there. Again, please make your opinions known to the Chief Krause or any of those other members of that committee, because again, I know that everybody has opinions about what they think should go on the trucks and where it should go and things like that. Don't keep it to yourself. Let somebody know. Have a couple of reminders for everybody. Things have been going real good since Chief Stavino's been here. A lot of good things happening. But I did want to remind everybody that proper uniforms and grooming, we want to make sure that we're presenting a professional public image out there. Your supervisors are going to be looking at that more and more. We want to be in the same uniform, the authorized uniforms from Design Lab, and the correct hats, jackets, things like that. So we want to look professional. We all want to look the same in our uniforms and grooming. So just a reminder, pay attention to that area. Another area that we're going to have to pay more attention to is our inventory. That's the inventory of the big ticket items. There are several missing items this year. Now, a lot of them, it's down from last year. We found some, we wrote some off, but we're going to make a renewed effort to locate or at least find out what happened to them and write those things off that have been properly, as they've been disposed, the paperwork wasn't taken care of. We want to make sure that we get our inventory right where we're not missing anything, especially large, big ticket items like radios and things like that, rescue tools. We want to make sure that we're looking, don't just kind of do a cursory glance at the station. Look deep for some of those closets and places that things could be. Please, please, please help us with the inventory. One of the last things that we're going to talk about is the tobacco policy. As you know, October 1st, the state law went into effect before that, but we were still getting the code of conduct and getting that out, and we didn't want to be too premature on doing that, but our code of conduct 100.28 tobacco usage, which is the Florida Administrative Code 69A. Please review that. Understand that that's a state law. That's not up for us to interpret. This is part of the deal. It has a lot to do with the presumptive bills and things that are going before in Florida now, and some of the things that have happened. So please refresh yourself on all the policies, but specifically the tobacco policy if you happen to be a user of tobacco. As always, I would encourage you to comment to me or question or anything like that, and I'll include some of those things in the upcoming videos. I'm going to be doing them every Thursday now, or try to, unless something happens, but plan on getting out there. It seems to be a good medium. People like some of this. So anyway, thank you for what you do. Everybody continue to be safe out there, and let me know if you email me's the best. If you have any questions or comments, I'll either call you back directly or email you back directly, or I'll include it on the if I get several questions on the same subject, I'll include it in the videos. That tells me that a whole lot of people maybe not understand that we haven't covered it well enough in the past. So again, be safe, and thank you very much for everything that you do.